Good morning, Morning Musings by Melinda. A little confusion on time difference because we're in Los Angeles and I don't think we spring forward until March. So Jackie and I were a little confused on our time. So if you miss me live, you can go back and watch the videos, anytime that you want. A lot of people say, oh, I'm sorry I missed you, but you can go back and see the videos anytime you want. So we just got to LA last night, and when we were in Chino, I had some experiences with my kids, and I said to Bill as we were driving, I'm so glad that I know I'm not a surface dweller. And he said, what does that mean? And I thought, well, that's a great subject to have. Let me first tell you about the experiences with my kids. Now, mind you, I call them my kids, but they are 38, 40, and 46. I think Jason is 2 months shy of 47. But I got a chance, an opportunity to connect with all of them. First, McKinnon is there at the house taking care of our house and our dogs. And I called him, and he was asleep on the couch. And when he woke up and answered the phone, I could tell that he woke up just like he did when he was a little boy. His eyes were sparkling. Now, he's got a beard, and he's a grown man. But when I look at him, I saw my little boy actually bring his tears to my throat because he opened his eyes on the phone and he smiled real big for me. And that's how he always used to wake up when he was a little boy. And so does Elliot, by the way. Whenever you go in to wake up Elliot, he always wakes up with a smile on his face, which is so endearing. And then we called Jason, and he was laying down. We FaceTimed him, and he was laying down. And he answered the phone anyways. And he was laying there talking to us about his going on a charity walk and what that meant to him, and that he had his own charity be approved for a 501c. And it just made my heart sore that this man has, who's so hardworking, has always dedicated himself to causes of humanity, and it made my heart sore. And then Amanda, I know this sounds like a mother's ranting, but I'm getting to a point, sent us a video of Rick washing their dog, and Amanda and Elliot were in the background, and the dog is adorable and also obnoxious, a puppy, giant schnauzer, and the dog did something, and Amanda and Elliot had this deep-throated laugh, and it just brought me joy. And so Bill and I were talking about that, and I said, well, I'm glad I'm not a surface dweller. He said, well, what is a surface dweller? I said, a surface dweller is somebody that doesn't really get those moments in time that mean so much, that touch your heart, that bring you to tears. They're more interested in what they have and how they can show off what they have than they are the depth of relationships or connections. Those are the kind of persons whose vibrational frequency is missing the point of being on the earth plane. They want to show you they're new this or they're new that, or they have conversations that are repetitive in nature. They keep telling you the same thing over and over again that you've heard before, although we do that when we get older anyways without meaning to. But there's no meat, there's no depth. And I feel so sad for somebody that has it in their vibrational frequency because they're missing the point of being on the earth plane. And the point of being on the earth plane, of course, is about moving your vibration into a place where you are connecting with God and spirit and moving into that pure love energy. You can't really love a thing. When you watch disasters happen and you see the people afterward who've lost their house to fire or to a tornado or to a flood or whatever, you know what they say? At least we have each other. And, I wish that we didn't have to have those kinds of things happen in order for us to appreciate what we have in each other. So anyways, if you are a surface dweller, someone that's more interested in what you have or how it appears to others, or, hey, listen, I was raised in the 50s. We were all taught what would the neighbors think, right? And you don't have those moments in time like I had with my children over the weekend, even though they're not children, they're grown adults, that you feel this surge of pure love and joy at the relationship, then you're doing something that you need to change. You need to start capturing those little moments in time that are so meaningful. I never ever have had anybody from the other side of the veil tell me, oh, I'm so glad I worked so hard, or oh, I'm so glad I died with so much money. Caskets don't have pockets. What I've had people from the other side say is, I wished I told you that I loved you more. I wished I had spent more time with you. I wish that I had been less of a surface dweller. Have a great day from California. We'll see you tomorrow. Maybe we'll get the time right. Bye.